mentioned, the objective indicators show there's something wrong with the relationship. I mean, this is a massive trade imbalance. And the U.S. has made for certain demands in terms of China's changing some of the fundamental ways it does business with the world. So they want to open up their economy, better protection of intellectual property, and a series of other changes. And the Chinese so far have resisted many of those changes. They seem to think they can just offer to buy a lot of U.S. goods, and that would improve the numbers you just discussed somewhat for a while. But the U.S. and not just President Trump, most of the people in Congress, most of the experts want to see some fundamental changes in Chinese policy in the economic realm in particular.
How likely is it that China is going to negotiate on a lot of that? And who really has the upper hand here?
Right. So at this point, there's some factors working in the U.S. favor. The U.S. position is supported by many other countries. The Chinese economy is slowing down, and one of the reasons is because of the problems they're having in the United States. And we've got a president who shows he's quite willing to oppose the government or take other really firm steps to force through a decision he wants. So those factors work in his favor. In the past, the Chinese would agree to something, and then somehow it wasn't implemented. So I think this time they're going to press for more firmer execution. So the thinking is the U.S. might not get everything it wants, but we'll probably get more than was offered in the past in these kind of talks, and the key is just making sure that whatever is agreed to is executed as discussed.
So do you think that the president's strategy is working here, and we will ultimately be better off after this?
Well, that's harder. I mean, a lot of it's just beyond the control of any particular person, and it depends on factors, money out there, as you well know.
Sure.
So the thinking is it's a good way to break from the past policies which have not worked.
Sure. And I'm sorry, I wanted to get in one more quick one before we go. The Trump administration says that the charges against Huawei and its chief financial officer, they're saying that this has nothing to do with the trade talks, but does it?
No, I agree with them. This was something that it was something that was already in the works, and so she was detained according to an order that had been worked out by the Justice Department unrelated to trade issues. Apparently, she's accused of violating U.S. sanctions, and Huawei is accused of a series of other misdeeds, and that's independent of these talks, though as you and others are doing, it's being linked together. So
right.
I'm not sure it's going to,
right.
in fact, they
it's
might not be
mostly
some kind
bad
of
timing.
Yes, that's one way of looking at it. Thank you.
All right, Richard Weitz, appreciate you coming on. Thanks again.